So yesterday you made the outline first, and then started offsetting all the outlines where the wall is going to be offset 4 inches. Well, I explained that, and then in a same way or similar way, you're going to create these columns. So pay attention to what I'm going to do. Here is all the walls are shown as double, and the distance is 4 inches, right? Now, I need to add one, two, three columns, and they have a kind of a weird shape that is made up with shape of the octagon. So, in the same way, you're going to offset here. Pay attention, don't work at all. Just look at my screen. I'm gonna mark 1 foot from here outside to inside and make a parallel line offset it from outside to inside, and you're gonna have this line. You can also offset this, and you have it here. The guideline is the offset 1 foot, okay, and I need an offset here. Just pay attention, don't do anything, so that you can remember. um, and that is parallel to me, okay. Unless you want to be precise, then mark 1 foot here and 1 foot here in two spots and connect the, yeah, you mark 1 foot, and then connect the lines. Here, no problem, there's a guideline that you can just go over, right? So it looks as if it's another wall, but 1 foot thick. This one didn't come out that good. Uh, it should be probably, let me double check. Maybe a little thicker. Bueno. And so, by the way, you are sketching um, very lightly, okay? So, once you have those lines offsetted, you can start measuring from the outside corner 1 foot, because the thickness is 1 foot. And here, 1 foot. And out here, you need to measure 1 foot. And make up a line that is 90 degrees to the outside. Follow my pencil. See this line? So this line is 90 degrees. So the shape of the column will be created this way. Let me highlight it so that you understand what you're aiming to do. And here's the shape of the column. 1 foot, and yeah, these distances are come where they intersect, okay? Where this and this line intersect. So let me do it again so that you can appreciate it. 1 foot this way, and 1 foot up is here at the grid. So 90 degrees is easy because you just follow the grid. But here you need to kind of calculate, approximate 90 degrees to the outside. And you connect this and you connect that, and there you have the second column. Uh, First, you mark the lines with your straight edge so that the lines are straight. But then you finish heavy with your bare hands so that you practice your sketching skills. 1 foot out away is here. 90 degrees is approximately like that. And here's my column. Epa, así. It should look even, Steven. So there, that's how you're gonna draw those columns. This came out a little imperfect. You get the idea. I'm gonna stop the recording. Okay. Now you have the walls defined. What is the rooms defined and the patio. Oh, I missed this one. This is the chimney where the chimney is gonna be. So the chimney is something that will look like that, right? Um, then all you have to do is offset like the way you did before. And let me do that for your enjoyment. Um, I had explained that you need to take to the left of 0 one space and divide it into 3. This is for yesterday's missing people. Um, and then if you divide into 3 equal spaces, each of the spaces is what? 4 inches, right? So then 4 inches from the back is here, and from the sides 4 inches and 4 inches. Mark with a little dot, and then place your tool parallel to the guideline. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now I like it. Okay, so that this line looks parallel, running through that point, and that's how you're gonna do it. Don't do it too far from the guideline because it's kind of hard to see, to tell that it's parallel. So instead, see, this is not parallel. See, the guideline is too far away here and too close there. No, adjust it until it looks even, Steven, and then that to me is 4 inches. Okay, so each of these lines is offset 4 inches. Um, who has this? Raise your hand. No. Then draw the lines of the chimney, please. So what you have here in your sketch, this level is rather the top of the walls. In other words, you have this area defined by these walls, this living room area and this restroom. Okay, um, but no, you're going to cut what is the opening. Will be the openings for doors and windows. So you're gonna make it look like so. Okay. Um, uh, uh, Alternation of door opening, window opening, a little wall, window opening, a little wall, window opening, wall and opening. Okay, you get the point. So a few rules um, in respect to the openings. Doors, for example, we're gonna place a door here. Doors and windows require a minimum clearance between the wall and the beginning of the door. Look at my screen. A ver, don't be working right now. This is what I mean. Notice that the door is not placed right at the corner. The door is away from this corner or from this wall. The door is away. How far? 4 inches. Can you remember that? 4 inches. You need to clear 4 inches from the nearest corner, if there's a corner. So 4 inches also here. If you look at the door over there in that wall, notice that the door is not right at the corner. It's moved a little bit this way. And the reason is, well, this is a concrete building, but in houses it's wood. So you only need 4 inches. Over there it looks like 1 foot, okay? 4 inches so that the door hinge and the weight of the door rests here on this 4-inch structure. The carpenter needs to have this little extrusion, okay? Not right at the wall, okay? Um, so that's what we're gonna do. Let me show you how to do that. Easy. Um, First, you measure. So you have a wall here with these 2 lines, right? You have a corner and a corner. So from here, you count 4 inches and cut the wall like this. Don't do it, just observe. And from there, you measure 2 feet. So 2 feet is here and ends here, or 0 is there, right? Notice that is just like this is away from the guideline, 4 inches. You have the guideline, and then 4 inches to the left. So you're going to get rid of this part here, okay? You're going to erase. Same thing here. From this corner, go down 4 inches and cut the wall. And here is easy. At the grid line is 1, 2, 3 feet. And that's how you're gonna cut this wall here. Um, Let me just erase so that you can appreciate better. See? Uh, Go ahead and make those openings, please. So one way to place the windows is to find the center and then offset the center. I'm gonna take this as the center of the window. Um, so draw a line where the center is, and you know that. Okay, here in the picture, it calls for a window of 2 feet 0. This number here says 2030. 20 refers to the width. 30 refers to the height. 3 feet 0 inches. So pay attention to these first 2 numbers in the floor plan, which is 2 feet. 2 feet. In fact, all the windows are 2 feet. 2 feet 40 times 3. 40 is the height, so it doesn't matter. 20 is the width. So all the windows are 2 feet. So the trick is to find the center, and offset each way 1 foot to make 2 feet. So let's take this as the center, and I'm gonna offset 1 foot, offset 1 foot. If this is the center, offset 1 foot, offset 1 foot, and there you have a, a couple of window openings. Go ahead and work on this, please. And well, here is easy. You determine that this is the center, and then offset 1 foot and offset 1 foot. Same thing you did here on the bottom. Now notice how in the floor plan that I'm gonna show you. Oh, this is not it. Aquí está. You have this. Don't be drawing right now. Interrupt drawing. Should I name names? Dominic, interrupt drawing. I said. Observe what I'm doing. Notice how this calls for dimensions. The dimensions call for the center of the windows. Okay, the dimensions point to the center of the windows. 4 feet, you need to remember this because it's not very clear. 2 feet 8 and 2 feet 8. Can you remember 2 feet 8? Okay, 4 feet, 2 feet 8, and 2 feet 8. But keep in mind that this is pointing to the center of the windows. Once you find the center, you're gonna do the same thing. Offset 1 foot up and 1 foot down. The center, offset up and down, or one side and the other. 4 feet for starters. Let me show you what I mean. We are here at this corner, and here it's easy to count 1, 2, 3, 4 feet and draw a very soft line representing the center, 4 feet. And then 2 feet 8, 2 feet 8, you place the 2 and then you find 8. Aquí está, 4 inches below the grid line. Can you see the grid line? And 4 inches, well, that's the center. Keep in mind, those 2 feet 8 from that line, so it's 4 inches, then 1, 2 feet, and 4 more inches. Okay, but this is not the edge of the window. It looks like the edge of the window. No, I'm gonna make it long so that you remember that it's the center. Now, let me highlight this wall a little better. Wall line. Ahí está. This center line, you will offset 1 foot down, and from the center line, 1 foot the other side. And that is the window opening. Okay? I tell you because some people in the past have done this, and then the window above it, 2 feet up. No, it's 1 foot up and 1 foot down. This is the center. 1 foot down would be here, unless you want to measure it. 1 foot down, and from the center, 1 foot up. So this is the window opening. Don't confuse that center line. Okay, this is the center line. I need to go 1 foot down and 1 foot up. Okay, and it's gonna look like Christmas. Highlight this wall and window opening. Wall, window opening. Wall, window opening. And that does the trick. Okay? Can you do it? So you're gonna finish by highlighting all the walls. Remember, the best way is to work from left to right, or from top to bottom, like here. A trick that I use is to use the edge of the page. Notice how I'm using this finger to guide my stroke kind of straight. Okay, and another one here. So you do it more carefully than I'm doing. Here, from left to right, grab the pencil long. Don't forget that. And ensure that you don't leave any gaps or spaces without darkening. You're gonna darken with your bare hand this time. The first time you did it with a tool. The second time you do it just freehand. Okay. And when you're done, when you're done with this level, then submit a picture, take a selfie, and submit it in the assignment. Okay.